Hello, ladies. Hi, Southern Seducers. Happy Tuesday afternoon. We will wait just a few minutes. Make sure you guys have the notifications that I'm going live. Hopefully you're feeling better, Corinne. Your poor messages. I was like, gosh. No viewers. Oh, we have one. Yay. Comment below if you're on so I can see who is watching. We have two viewers. Hi, Ashley. How are you? Hello, Corinne. I can't wait to see you next week. Oh, sorry. Let me get situated here. Hi, Jill. I'm excited Corinne asked me to do this with you girls. So there's 5 of you on now. Yay. Did you guys all have a good Easter? Happy Easter. Let's see. We have 4 viewers. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. I know a lot of girls when they watch the playback, they don't like watching you wait forever. So, aw, thanks. So I am just going to talk about, I'll tell you guys a little bit about my story. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Lydia. So first I'll tell you my story, and then I'm going to talk to you about keeping your business super, super simple. So my name is Amy Hoelscher, and I'm from Washington, Missouri, and that is about 45 minutes west of St. Louis. So it is not a big town or a big city. I know people are like, oh my God, she's from a big city. Nope. We have cows and farms and there's nothing to do here. So I am an executive director and I've been a board member for 6 years. I have been a consultant. It'll be 9 years, May 2nd. And I am the first one to tell you. So I hosted a party and, I ran a licensed daycare at my house. So I did daycare by day and dildos at night is what I always tell girls at my parties. And I hosted a party because the girl was like, no men, no kids, you can have margaritas. And I was like, sign me up. Like I am with, so when I did daycare, I watched 10 kids that were, 3 of them were under 2 and the rest were under 4. And then I had my 3 on top of that were all 4 and under. So I don't know how I still have hair. So I did that. And so I hosted this party and I actually told the girl, I was like, it's going to be terrible. Nobody's going to come. Like nobody's into this stuff. I had no idea. I was very young and naive. And I grew up in a family where we didn't talk about sex. My talk about sex was don't have sex till you're married. So, you know, that's always fun. So I hosted the party and I loved coochie cream. I loved the lingerie. The rest of it scared the crap out of me. And our consultant was very trashy. I felt really embarrassed about what happened in my living room. And then girls were still owed their product. And if you've had that happen, you know it's super embarrassing to be getting calls 2 and 3 weeks later wondering where their vibrators are, right? So my friend had a party booked and she picked a different consultant. So we went through that lady. Same thing happened. I was the girl that like left and was like, let me talk with my husband and see what we're going to order. And you're typically like, yeah, she's not going to order. I actually called the lady and placed a $180 order and never got my stuff. My check was cashed. And in the meantime, my friends were like, you just need to do this. So I had sold Avon. I had sold Tupperware. I tried to sell a health supplement, like you name it, I tried to sell it. I was that girl. And so I literally bought the kit just to get coochie cream at a discount. So I was the girl that you would never have thought to do this business. I was the girl that had to be messaged like, hey, place an order, you're going to go inactive. I was that girl. So I sat on my kit for 2 years and did nothing because I made excuses, right? I was tired. I did not have time because I ran this daycare. And by the time you're done babysitting for 12 hours a day, you're exhausted. Like I did not feel like doing anything, let alone try contacting people to get them to book a party and then go work longer and blah, 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 right? So in 2010, we had, sorry, my nose itches. We had a letter on our door, and back up like 2 weeks, my husband had a really bad car accident. I found out the same week I was pregnant with baby number 4, and my oldest was 5. My expedition that I drove at the time was repoed, and now I come home and there's a letter on my front door saying my house is going to be foreclosed on in 30 days. So we went into like panic mode at first. You know, you go sit in the room and you cry and you feel sorry for yourself and whatever. And then I looked at Patrick and I said, nope, we're not going to do this. Like, something is going to change. I said, give me, 2 weeks to work my pure romance business and see if I can turn this around. And he was like, okay, 2 weeks. And if that doesn't work, we're going to have to figure out plan B, whether you get another job or whatever. I was like, okay. So I got on the phone and I called every woman I knew. I messaged every woman I knew. I texted every woman I knew. And I asked everyone. And when I say asked everyone, like I asked everyone. And I didn't make excuses. And one of my favorite phrases was, I used to care what people thought until I tried to pay my bills with their opinions, because that clearly was not working for me. And that's what held me back for so long, was worrying about what other people thought, because our town is a very small knit community. Everybody knows me. Everybody knows your business. And I was worried about what people thought. I don't care anymore. Like, it is none of their business. The people that judge it, it's their issue, not mine, is what I've learned. And I have changed and impacted so many people's relationships and even their own lives, like women feeling confident and sexy, that's what this business is about. So I booked lots of parties. In that 2 weeks, I literally booked 21 parties for the next 3 weeks. So I was like, oh my God. Then you go into panic mode, like, how the hell am I going to do all these parties? But I was like, it's okay. So they all held. I only gave them $30 extra at their party if they booked with me. So it wasn't costing me a lot, but it was a little bit of an incentive to get them to book with me. But this is what I'm going to tell you. So ever since then, I keep my business going. I try to get 2 to 3 parties booked off of every party that I do. And the key is keep it simple. I have girls on my team that'll post, oh my God, I got this for my demo table, and they make it look really pretty. And I'm like, that's great, but how many parties do you have? Because I don't care how pretty your demo table looks if you don't have parties on your calendar. Like, the business is so simple, and so many women overcomplicate it. It's book, sell, share, repeat, right? I'm gonna show you guys. Sorry, I'm all in your business. I'm gonna show you guys what I do for my bookings at my parties. I keep it so simple, and they're always ready to go. So our Walmart, I don't know if you guys have this, but our Walmart has a box of envelopes, 50 of them for like $5. So I'm also about cheap, right? You can't break the bank with this business. You want the most profit possible. So, thank you. So these envelopes, I fade them out just like this. Da, da, da. They're pretty and colorful. I literally put an index card just like this, and I write Basic Instinct, Afterglow, Skinny Dip, Coochie, Body Dew, whatever you want. Write it on here, stuff it in the envelope, and at the end of the party, I'll say, hey, do you have 5 friends? And they'll say yes. If they say no, then I help them figure out, yes, they have 5 friends. And then I say, do you like free stuff? Hello, yeah. And when they say yes to both of those, I say, okay, pick a colored envelope and you're gonna book a party with me. They write their name on the envelope, and then when they come in the shopping room with me, they pick a date and write it on there. They hand this envelope back to me, and I bring this to their party, and they get to open it in front of all of their friends, and this is a bonus gift for booking with me. For me, they have to hold on their original date. So you're getting them to book the night of the party because they're excited about their envelope. They also don't cancel because they want to know what's in here. They don't know until their party. And if they cancel with me, they don't get to know. So curiosity killed the cat, right? I am a nosy girl. I want to know what's in the envelope. So it really, really works. And my cancellation rate is super, super low. So I will tell you guys, if you're worried about cancellations, maybe try that, especially with summer and spring around the corner, because we know what happens. People are outside, they're busy, that kind of thing. Also push for your weeknight parties this time of year. Shorten your demo. Let them pick 10 to 15 items that they want you to demo, and that's it. And do a fun theme and keep it simple. I don't dress up my table. Half the time I don't even use my table cover. Like, I make it look so easy. If they have an entertainment center, I'll set up on that. If they have a fireplace, I've set up on that. So make it look easy. The other thing that you want to remember is all of your guests at your party are your potential recruits and your potential hostesses. So if you make it look super, super complicated, it's very intimidating for them to think about hosting a party or for them to think about doing the business, because most of these women work a full-time job. They have kids that are involved in things, right? My kids keep me busy all the time, and they don't have the extra hours to put into prepping for a party. So keep it simple. Don't overthink it. I'm also going to talk about my sales. So I did do $252,000 in sales last year. The year before I did 221. I am not doing like a party every day. I do about 2-3 at the most parties a week right now. Because I like to be home. My kids are getting older. You know, my kids are 13, almost 12, 9, and 7. And they're in baseball and volleyball and soccer and softball and, God, you name it. They're playing it. So I don't want to miss out on that stuff anymore. I did sacrifice and miss out to get where I am, but I don't have to anymore. So I only show high-end stuff. So I show Coochie and Body Dew. I talk about Body Boost, and I'm going to tell you guys, so my VIP program for my parties is if they spend $150 with me, they get a Body Boost for free. That's it. That's all I do for my VIP. And last year, I sold 635 bottles of Body Boost. So Body Boost isn't necessarily something that everybody's going to spend money on. At least here they're more interested in the fun stuff, right? So I'm getting them to get the Body Boost, and then you're getting them hooked on it. So my reorders on it are a lot more as well. So try that. It's very, very simple. It's all in your wording. So if they spend $150 at a party with me, they get a free Body Boost just for helping our hostess earn a lot free. And then they're getting a free gift as well. Super, super, super simple. And almost all of my customers spend $150 or more. So try that. And I talk about skin therapy. I show Afterglow, Bosom Buddy, Between the Sheets, Basic Instinct, and Flirt perfume I'm putting on them as they're coming into the party. So it's kind of like an appetizer of a demo. So as they're coming in, I'm giving them their catalog and their pin, and then I'm just talking to them and putting that product on them. So it shortens your demo because that's 2 items that you're demoing, but you don't necessarily have to talk about during your demo. And it gets them talking too. It's a great conversation starter. And then they're trying to smell each other before the party even starts, which is fun. And then I talk about enhancement creams. I show Just Like Me. I show Whipped with Playmate. I show Sensations. And then the only toys that I show Seductive Spotlight first. Then I show the Calypso line. And then I show Home Alone and Stella. That's it. That's all I demo. So if you guys are not demoing high-end toys, you need to be, because you're going to sell what you show. I totally believe in that. If you're showing headliner and then you're trying to sell an encore or a main attraction, it's way harder to upsell them versus if you show encore and they're like, oh, I really like that, I just don't know about the price, then you can scale them back to like Do Not Disturb or headliner or something like that. So hopefully that makes sense for you guys. But definitely show the high-end stuff. And if you guys are having trouble, I don't know what your market's like. Here, we do really good to sell a Seductive Spotlight toy. So I have to discount the top 2 just a little bit. Let me take a drink really quick. Whew, sorry. I have to discount the Seductive Spotlight to sell them. Our market is not a market where people have high-end stuff or a lot of money. So for us, Seductive Spotlight is good to sell. I am not showing Euphoria yet. Our market, I don't think it will sell. I tried to share it a little bit. I did a live video when it came out in my VIP lounge, and girls loved it. But the second I said the price, it was crickets. They did not want to buy it. And for me, I can discount the Seductive Spotlight line and still make decent amount. With us only getting 45% commission on Euphoria, I can't discount it really, so I don't have that leeway to play with. So that's kind of my advice. I hate saying that, but I have not invested in any of the Euphoria because it just won't sell here. And I'm not typically that girl. Like, I know your attitude is everything, but I know we're just not in a market where it's gonna sell. So I have not gotten any yet. And my girls on my team that have gotten some, they haven't moved one piece. So now they're sitting on product that they can't sell, which I think stinks. So I discount the Seductive Spotlight, Encore, and Main Attraction. I only do like 15% off, but you're welcome. What you see is what you get with me. I'm very honest. That's my personality, and take it or leave it. So with Encore Main Attraction, I do like 15% off. So the thing about it is, see, you guys have a much different market too. So you guys probably can sell Euphoria. We're in the Midwest and people are crazy. So you could even, if you're struggling with selling the high-end stuff, you could discount it like 15%, but say the price instead of saying like it's 15% off tonight. So even if you make it like 140 or not 140, 150 instead of 189, that price, and it creates a sense of urgency and you're going to sell more. So if you are selling like headliners or do not disturbs, you're still going to make the same money because that toy is a higher price, but you're going to get more retail. So hopefully that helps. If you're not demoing the door swing, you need to be. That is my favorite thing to demo. And I sell a ton of them. So I can share my demo in your guys' group for the door swing. It's super, super fun. If you're not demoing it, you need to be because you will sell it. The other thing I want to say, if I share my demo, totally cool with you guys using it, just not posting me all over your VIP lounges, your flash sales, your Facebook, whatever. Here's the deal, and I'm going to get on my soapbox for just a minute. But my business is where it is because I am super, super passionate about what I do, and I'm super passionate about my customers. I have a really good relationship with my customers. So if you guys take my door swing demo and post it in your VIP lounge or your flash sale or whatever, that's not you selling that to them. That's me selling that to them. So I don't mind sharing it, but I want you girls to get a door swing and create your own video and share it with your customers so it's coming from you. Your customers love you. They relate with you, so they want to see you. Also, please, please, please don't post me on YouTube. I had somebody take my swing demo and post it on YouTube. My kids are on YouTube. I do not want my kids to see mom in a door swing. So I will share it. Absolutely. I'm more than happy to share. Just please don't post me on YouTube, and please take the demo and make one of your own. Okay. Super, super fun, but I will post it as soon as we get off of here. Also show lingerie. If you're not showing lingerie is way more socially acceptable, and some of them are the same price as the toys. So show the lingerie. Even if you show one piece, it gets it in their hands and they're feeling the quality and seeing how gorgeous they are, and you will move the lingerie. Right now, the one that I'm showing is Little Black Dress, and if you girls don't have that, you need it. It is super sexy. It's got the padded cups and the underwire. The sides are really slimming, and I told girls I actually wore it for Valentine's Day under my dress, And it was really, really fun because lingerie can be a really fun foreplay item as well. And it also helps train your brain and get you in the right mindset to help increase orgasm and arousal. But literally you can put it on, take a picture, and send a selfie while you're on your way to dinner or whatever. And it's just kind of fun. So make sure you're showing and talking about lingerie as well, because you'll really sell it if you do. Okay, we talked about sales. I saw some questions, so hold on. Demo for swing. I've been pretty successful selling Seductive Spotlight. That's awesome. I'm excited you guys are selling Euphoria. I wish we would, but it stinks. I think about your sales numbers, and I'm guessing you get a lot of ladies at your parties. I do not. So on average, I have 8 to 10 people at my parties. That's it. I have a really high order average. And a lot of that comes from our mindset, right? I tell my girls all the time, if you think you can't or you can, you're right. So if you think that you can't be very successful in this business, you're right. If you think you can be very successful in this business, you're right. So I totally believe what you think is what you create in this business. So I self-talk to myself. You guys can laugh at me all you want. But I believe in positive energy and positive self-talk. And on the way to a party, I will jam out some music and dance and have fun and get in the right mindset and just really talk to myself and tell myself, like, it's going to be $1,000 plus party. I'm going to get lots of bookings. I'm going to get a recruit lead. Like, talk to yourself and give yourself that confidence. And if you say it out loud, you're claiming it, and it really, really makes a difference. Try it. Send me a video of you talking to yourself on your way to your party. So then be confident in your demo. That's the other thing. I'm super, super, super passionate about our products. I make them want everything that I show, and be confident in your demo. Like, make eye contact, connect with them, and be present at the party. And it makes a huge difference. I tell girls, don't be on your cell phone. Like, when guests are getting there, greet them, get to know them, connect with them. Don't be playing on your cell phone and waiting till the party starts. And then also associate the pain with pleasure thing with your demo. If you do that, you're going to sell the crap out of some stuff. Always have a story for your products that you're demoing, and it really, really resonates with them and helps them connect and makes them want stuff a little bit more. Then also, don't ever judge. You know, I used to be the girl that would pull up to a trailer and be like, oh shit, like, you want to get in your car and turn back around. And then just keep selling. So if they're getting a C ring, it's all about wording. Like, okay, remember during my demo, we talked about when you get a C ring, you also need whipped. So which flavor would you like? Like, it's not like, do you want whipped? No, they need whipped. It is your job as a consultant to tell them what they need. So it's wording. I don't stock the 4-ounce Come Clean. I will never stock the 4-ounce Come Clean. So then when they're getting a toy, I'm like, okay, and you also need cleaner. I have the 8-ounce here in stock. Can we go ahead and add that? Yep. They're not going to tell you no. So it's all about wording, and keep asking for that one more item. Don't add up their order until they tell you, I'm done. Like, I'm done ordering. Okay, what else did you guys ask? Let me see. How do you do your hostess coaching? You started to share how your sales were so high even without demoing more than 2 to 3. It's just selling. Just keep asking for that one more item. I'm selling higher end stuff. I'm getting all of them to spend the $150 for the body boost. And that's pretty much it. I just get the high sales at my party. But I typically, on average, I have 7 to 8 girls maybe at my parties. They're not super, super high attendance. Tons of outside sales. Yes, I do. I actually have a girl that's getting ready to stop by my house because she needs Gucci, Body Dew, and Basic Instinct. So I had a girl stop by last Friday for a 6-pack of Just Like Me. Like, I am always posting in my VIP lounge to stay connected with my customers. So I'm always in their face, and I have people that stop by to buy stuff on a daily basis. So lots and lots of reorders. Let's see. Having problems booking parties at parties. I know the key is to help me grow. So try the envelopes. If you haven't tried the envelopes, try the envelopes. That's working for my team. It's super quick. It's low pressure. It's super fun. When you're asking them, do you have 5 friends? Do you like free stuff? You're getting them in that excitement, and they'll say yes and yes. And then you say, and you want to book a party? Yes. So it just kind of is the rule of 3. They're going to say yes 3 times in a row. So try that and see if it helps. And then hopefully going into spring and summer, it'll help with your cancellation rate because they want to open their envelope. My flash sales are huge. That's another way I get my sales up. So last year I had a $22,000 flash sale and then a $25,000 flash sale. So that's $50,000 of my sales right there. What else? How do you do hostess coaching? Ooh, through a text message, and I will share it in the group. So I have all of my hostess coaching text messages saved on my notes on my phone. So all I have to do is copy and paste. I also have my Facebook post for the party saved as well. So I'll share that as well. And then I also do a video in my events so that girls can see a little bit about me before the party. And I can kind of tell them what to expect, what the party's going to be like. And they can kind of see my personality a little bit through the video. And that way it's easing some of that tension, or if they've had a bad party experience or whatever, they're getting to relate with me a little bit before. What else? Okay, parties during the week. So going back to when I first started working this business, I was so guilty when girls would come in. This is me ratting myself out. When girls would come in to book a party, I was like, okay, and you want to book a party? And they're like, yeah. And they're, you know, I would say, okay, well, my next Friday or Saturday available is July. No, I'm not booking that far out. So for me, when they come in with their envelope, I say, okay, here is the next 3 dates that I have available. Let me know which one works best for you. I don't even make it an option. It's kind of about your verbiage. I tell them that especially, and this is true, especially going into spring and summer, weeknight parties are going to be way better because people don't have birthday parties and weddings and graduation parties and family vacations and trips and all kinds of stuff coming up during the summer, that they're going to have way higher attendance during a weeknight party than they are on a weekend. And they're going to get way more free stuff on a weeknight party versus a weekend. So when you tell them that, they're going to want more free stuff, right? So it's all about your verbiage. Make it a fun theme. The week of Cinco de Mayo, I am having Cinco de Sexy parties, Margarita Monday, Taco Tuesday, Hump Day parties, Ladies Night parties, Wine and Wednesday. For summertime, I love sexy sandals and sangria, stilettos and sangria. It's just super, super fun. Oh, sorry. So try that for your weeknight parties. And then once you get a few, the girls that come to a weeknight party are way more likely to book a weeknight party. So I actually have a lot of weeknight parties, and I'm having way more of my weekends off, which is great. That's what I want. So hopefully that helps, but it's all about your wording. And don't give them too many options when it comes to booking. If you give them too many options, it looks like you can't get parties on your books, and they want to party with somebody who's busy, right? So you want to make it look like you have limited dates. Yes, video before the parties. What are your flash sales? Can you share a particular post about what you post in your VIP to get reorders? Is it a specific ask? No, it's nothing. It's like a Monday funny, a Wednesday funny. Those little card things that you post about sex facts. That's pretty much all I post. I really am not posting in there asking for anything. I feel like sometimes if we're in there asking for too much, then they just feel like a dollar sign. So I post fun stuff that brightens their day, but then I'm showing up in their newsfeed all the time. So it's like asking but not asking, because they're watching and they can see me in their newsfeed. I just covered weeknight parties. What else do you guys got? What are your flash sales? So my flash sales are twice a year. I only do them in June or July and then November. So I made a group, and then my group stays there, and I can add as many people as I want, and it's private. So I can post demos and pictures and that kind of thing. So the girl just came and picked up her stuff out of my front door. Sorry. So it's a 1-day thing. So it starts at like 9 a.m. and goes until like 9 p.m. So every 30 minutes I post an item. So like coochie cream, get it now, it's $12. So they comment in the thread and they keep a tab. So I go into the iPad and add up their orders, and then at the end of the day I send them an invoice for the whole total. So that's it. It's super fun. My customers stock up because I know I only do it twice a year. I do not discount a lot throughout the year, so it's a great way for them to stock up. I'll have girls order 6 bottles of Gucci cream or whatever. So super, super fun. I do drawings throughout it. That's the only time I use the group. So if they're in there, I'm not blowing them up all the time asking for sales. And they can add friends to the flash sale group too. So that's a great way to meet new customers because they're adding their friends to it too. And I'm meeting people that maybe I don't necessarily know. So super, super fun. And I don't discount it a ton. I look at my cost on the item and figure out kind of how much I want to make and what I can order in 6-packs. And that's the stuff I put on my flash sale. A lot of the time I'll do discontinued stuff too that maybe I have a little bit extra of just to get rid of it. What do they have to do to get into the drawing? So I do, if they've started a tab, they go into the drawing because I was having way too many people watch my flash sale all day. And then at 9 p.m. when it's over, my inbox would flood with everybody's list of what they want. So if they start their tab and order throughout the day, they go into a drawing. And then like once they hit $100, they go into a drawing. If they, they get another entry. If they're over 200, they get another entry, that kind of thing. So I base it on what you want. So I want them ordering all day. I want them ordering a lot. So just kind of base your drawing on that. And then I draw winners at the end of the night, which is kind of cool. What else? What else you guys got? Sponsoring. Oh my God, let's talk about sponsoring. So last year I sponsored 60 women. The year before I did 45. So I believe in keeping it simple. And I play a sponsoring game every single party. Don't judge. Sponsor, 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 sponsor. I don't sign quality. I sign all of them. Because I was the girl that you would not have thought would be quality. So don't ever judge what she's going to do with this business until you get her in and kind of see what she's capable of. So I play the Ask Me Anything. I give them 5 minutes at the very end of the party. And I say, okay, now before we go into ordering, I'm going to play one last game with you girls. And I say it just like this. I play this game because I was the girl that never in a million years would I have thought I would get married, have kids, and sell vibrators for a living. But I went to a few parties and none of those consultants ever offered me the opportunity to sell Pure Romance. And Pure Romance has literally changed my life. And I feel like if I don't offer and share what Pure Romance has to offer with all of the women that I meet at my party, I am being super selfish. And I don't ever want to be the girl that sees you eventually that you joined Pure Romance, but it wasn't under me because I didn't ask. So we're going to play a game for 5 minutes, and you guys can ask me any question about my business. Not my business. And I point to my vagina. They think it's really funny. And every question that you ask, you get a date night card. So I'm using the date night card so they can see them. Another demo without demoing it. And whoever has the most cards at the end of 5 minutes wins a prize. Don't ask what my favorite toy is. That doesn't count. We can talk about that in the ordering room. So it's kind of what I do. And then so if somebody says, what do you make? I would tell them the low and the high. So I would say, as an executive director with Pure Romance, and I've been doing this for, 7 years full time, I am making on average $600 to $700 per party. As a brand new consultant starting out, you would make $150 to $250 per party. So you're kind of giving them what's achievable eventually to what they're going to start at. So you're not setting them up for failure. So hopefully that helps. But then I follow up. So I ask them in the ordering room if they've ever thought of doing what I do. I add them to my Money Train group. I text and contact and call. The key is follow up. How many women it takes forever for them to join? Just keep following up until they tell you no. It's okay if you feel stalkerish or, sometimes I'm like, God, I'm messaging her again. They don't think about that, right? They have other stuff going on. So just because they don't respond, I feel like people are on their phones all the time. And so they'll look at something and then forget to respond just because life gets busy. So follow up. Don't forget, because if you do, she's going to end up in somebody else's team. Okay. She said, okay, you guys answered that. Twice a year. Yeah, I do like a Christmas in July, and then I do my Black Friday. Actually, I do like Pink Monday because I want to get them before they've spent all their money Black Friday shopping. So, what else you guys got? What other questions? Is there anything else you guys want me to go over? Hopefully this was helpful. I feel like sometimes I'm rambling. So, I have ADHD. I was just never diagnosed. What else you guys got? What do you want help with? What other tips? Let me put this stuff away. Ugh. Anything? Corinne, anything else you want me to go over? Do you guys have questions about anything that I talked about? Yay! Just keep it simple. Keep it simple. I am the most simple girl you'll ever meet. I don't give a lot of stuff away. Oh, yes, Jessica. Me and you are on the same page. Are you the one that talks to yourself too? Let's see. We're a lot alike. Yes, I keep lists for everything. Everything is saved on my notes section on my phone. So I keep a list of who's interested. And every single time there's a kit sale, I'll go back through and reach out. Body Boost. How do you get the past? How do you get past the cost and giving it as a gift? Okay, that's a good one. I feel good about recruiting and onboarding, but I'm having a hard time with my girls who've been in business 2 to 6 months. So, Kelly, this is my advice. It's our job to be there for them. And one of my favorite sayings is I can lead a horse to water, but I can't make it drink. You can talk to them or at them until you're blue in the face, but unless they want it, there's not a damn thing you can do. And I say that because for me, I had no motivation for 2 years. I made an excuse. You know, nobody could have said anything to me that could have turned that around. I had to hit rock bottom, and I had to hit that point where my business became a priority. So just keep encouraging them, keep reaching out, but you can't do it for them. You know, I think so many of us as sponsors, we carry our backpacks for our teams, and you can't want it for them more than they do. If they don't want it, there is nothing you can do that's going to push them. They have to get to that point where they're like, okay, I want this. So just keep encouraging, just keep being their cheerleader, but it'll happen. It's when the time's right for them. So don't be hard on yourself. Do you sign more ladies at the party or by following up? Okay, I'm going to answer the Body Boost one, and then I'll answer that one. So, a lot of my girls on my team are like, I can't give Body Boost. It's too expensive. I give a Gucci cream. Okay, I'm a tight ass. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I'm a tight ass. Like, even with the money I've made, I'm a tight ass. So, when it comes to me, I would not spend $150 to get a Gucci cream. Like, I just wouldn't. That wouldn't entice me. I would just buy a Gucci cream if I wanted it. If you are getting, now, if you're already having every customer spend $150, awesome. Good for you. Don't try the Body Boost thing. If you are having customers spend $75, $100, $125, even getting them to spend that extra $25 to $30, they're getting the Body Boost, but you're not paying $30. You're paying $15, $18, $20 at most, right? And you better be placing an order with a sale. Don't you ever place an order full price. That's silly. So you're not paying that much for it. But the other thing is you're getting them to order more, so you're not losing anything. You're getting your sales up. You're getting them to spend a little bit more, and it's covering the cost of that Body Boost versus if you just would have sold them $75 to $100. So, and it takes money to make money. If you give a little bit, they're going to spend more, I promise. I'll have girls in the ordering room and they're at like 110. And I'm like, oh my God, you're 40 away from getting that Body Boost. Girl, they'll add a Premier. They'll add like something even more than $40, and it's getting those sales up. So if you're excited about it, they're going to be excited about it. And almost all of my customers get the Body Boost for free. And then they get to go in my VIP lounge, which is special, right? No, everybody gets added to my VIP lounge, but they don't know that. So just try it. Try it and see how it works. I do not sign ladies at my parties. Very, very, very seldom. I think out of the 60 that I sponsored last year, I signed 3 in the ordering room, and that was it. This is why. Okay, I'm greedy. I am not one that's going to sign somebody that's a kidnapper. So unless she comes into my shopping room and she really is serious about the kit, but she wants the business, okay, then I will sign her. If she just wants the standard kit for product, no, because then I'm going to be chasing her, getting her active. That does not benefit me. So I would rather sell her the stuff that she wants and get the sales. Because to me, if I have a party of 8 women and I sign 6 of them with a kit because they want the product, I made no profit. I made nothing at that party. And this is my full-time job. Like, this is it. This is all I do. And my husband is a stay-at-home dad. So my sales come first. And then I follow up with the girls and reach out to them after and still get them to sign. So again, it's all about wording. But I would say 90% of my girls come from follow-up, not from signing at the party, because most of the times the stuff that they want that I'm selling them does not come in the kit anyways, so it wouldn't do any good to sign them with a kit just for the product, if that makes sense. Other than booking parties at parties, how do you get new clients? Ooh, I offer a referral fee. So if they refer a customer to me or a booking to me, they get any item they want 40% off. And I share that a lot, so I have a lot of referrals. That's me. How do you start a conversation with someone out in public about a party? I wear Pure Romance gear everywhere, all the time. It's what I wear. And, you know, I'll always bring it up. So the other night at the gas station, we had our team retreat this weekend. We had 96 women attend our retreat. It was amazing. But the night before the retreat, we went into the gas station to get some wine. And, I told the girl, I was like, good luck. You're going to see all of us in here tomorrow night. Probably we'll be coming for our alcohol run. And she's like, oh, well, why? And then you just start talking about it. So make Pure Romance just part of your everyday life and everyday conversation. And then it doesn't seem awkward and you don't seem sales pitchy. It's just talking about it. I live, eat, and breathe Pure Romance. So even when I'm not working, I am talking or thinking about Pure Romance because I'm just passionate about it and I love it. I absolutely love what I do. And when you're passionate about it, it doesn't seem like you're sales pitchy. You just want to share it with everybody. So try that. I do say, if somebody says, well, what is Pure Romance? I say it's an in-home party plan for women 18 and older. We have bath and beauty products, lotions, lubricants, lingerie, and bedroom accessories. And I love spoiling my hostesses and lots of free stuff. So that's it. I keep it super short and simple. It's not overwhelming. And it's fun. Let's see. Hi, Andrea Gilbert. What else do you guys have? Speaking of giving to get, I did my taxes. I gave $13,000 in discounts last year and had. Oh, yes. Don't give too much. So the only discounts that I don't do a lot of discounts. So I do the Body Boost for free if they spend $150. I do, with the Bath and Beauty, I do buy 3, get your 4th one free. But it's only page 4 and 5. So it's Coochie, it's Body Dew, it's Body Silk, Skinny Dip, and Kiss. So they can mix and match. So the reason I do this is because I used to only sell Coochie and Body Dew. And now with doing the buy 3, get 1 free, I'm selling Coochie, Body Dew, then I'm getting them hooked on Kiss and Body Silk or Skinny Dip. So you're getting them hooked to those other items. And those are your consumable items that they're going to replace, right? So if I run out of Skinny Dip, I don't care who is around, I'm running out to the trailer and grabbing it. Like, I can't shower without it. So if you do that, you're not losing money, because before I was only selling 40 retail. Well, now I'm selling 60 retail and I'm just giving them that one other free. So it kind of washes out, if that makes sense. I do that discount. I do the little bit of a discount off Encore and Main Attraction, and that's it. I don't do any other, and then the Body Boost for free. But other than that, I don't discount. And then when I'm talking about like giveaways for prizes, I give the penis lipsticks, which are super fun, and I give foil packs. And when I give a foil pack, I give them the option to turn the foil pack in for 10% off the full price. So like Saturday night, I had a girl get whipped rainbow sherbet. She traded her foil pack in and ordered the regular full-size whipped rainbow sherbet for 10% off. So I gave her $2 discount, but it saved me the foil pack. So that really helps too. I'm not having to order foil packs all the time. At minimum, you're breaking even with what you're giving away. Hopefully, chances are you have. Yes, I have everything in stock. Thank you. Excitement is everything. Absolutely. Few parties I've done, I was more or less cheap entertainment for them. No one shops. What would you suggest to keep this from happening? I have on my hostess coaching. Okay, so I tell girls when they book, this is my job. I need your help in spoiling you in the most free stuff. So get your girls there and tell them that they're gonna want to spend, $100. So, and then something else that you can do is the interaction in the group. I have started posting my door swing demo in the page, and I've started doing some of that stuff so that they know what they want to spend, because the door swing's $89, so they know before they're even at the party that they're interested in that swing or not. And then something else, I make it all about, sorry guys, oh my god, I make it all about, we're going to spoil our hostess and free stuff, and she needs your help. So I don't make it about me and my income, I make it about let's spoil Susie, because Susie wants a lot of stuff, and when you do that, they get it. So it's not about me, it's about the hostess. But you're still going to have some of those parties where you're the cheap entertainment. It happens to all of us. You just have to keep going and keep rolling with it. So, I mean, it does suck. Been there, done that. Have it on your hostess coaching. How do you follow up with reorders? Like, how do you bring it up? I always feel like I'm beating around the bush. I really don't. I don't follow up per se. I just post in my VIP lounge like, hey, I'm placing an order today. Who's empty on some stuff? Message me if you need some stuff. And then, like I said, today I was getting ready to get on here and I had a girl, she's like, I'm in town. I need Coochie, Body Silk, or Skinny Dip, and Basic Instinct. She's like, are you home? I was like, well, I'm home, but I'm going to be doing a live thing for one of my friends. So can I put it between my front doors? And she stopped and picked it up and left cash. So I feel like if you're relating with your customer, like interacting with your customers, but not asking for sales, the sales are going to come. So don't always be sales pitchy. Something else, I do fun stuff. Like, I'm going to show you guys. These are super fun. So for Easter, I did cute little things. So this is an Easter egg. These eggs were $1 at Dollar Tree. And then the little grass. And then there is a flirt, dice, and what else did I put in here? Oh, the little onyx vibrator. So I did Easter eggs for my customers, and I only had, so many of them, and they were $45 with tax and shipping, but it was like $60 retail. Well, a lot of it was discontinued stuff that I had stocked up on because I knew I was going to do those, and they got Easter eggs. So it's fun little packages that they got, so it's fun mail. It's not a bill. It's not something overwhelming. It's just something fun. And I don't have one in here. All of my orders come in a pink manila envelope so they know when they're getting mail from me, which is really fun too. So I do stuff like that that's just kind of fun. I did St. Patrick's Day goodie bags that they did. I do stockings when it's like Christmas time. So I do trick or treat bags for Halloween. So I do stuff like that too that moves some retail where I'm not actually working parties, but I'm getting retail while I'm at home. I also love doing product testers. Every single time there's a new product launch, which is super helpful. All right, what else you guys got? So that's how I follow up. I think a lot of it came from my hostess incentives. I give them 25% off anything else when one person books. Oh, so I don't give anything. Well, not that I don't give anything. If my hostess gets 3 parties booked at her party, she gets a half price item at her party. That's it. I'm not losing anything because I'm at 60% commission. And she's typically buying something that's a little higher priced. Hold on. Sorry. So I'm still getting a retail and I'm getting 3 parties booked. I suck at keeping track of who booked from what party, who held, and then giving the girl the free stuff. I just do, if she gets 3 parties booked at her party that night, she gets any item she wants half price. Done. She's rewarded. I'm done with it. She's excited. She got something half price. Whatever. So try that. What else? Okay, any sales for Mother's Day or Father's Day? I have not even thought about it yet. I probably will do some kind of Mother's Day basket. And then Father's Day, I'll probably do the deal on the men's stuff. So I have not even thought about it. I did this team retreat last weekend, so my life has been consumed with that. And yesterday I did nothing, and so I need to work on that. You said you've been doing this 7 years full time. When did you start sponsoring women? So I started sponsoring when I first started, but I was the girl that sponsored on accident, and I thought they were going to steal my customers. I did not think there was enough territory for everybody. So I let girls sign and then I let them fall right back off. So now I sponsor 2012. Yes, 2012, I sponsored 27 women, and I got to walk stage in Vegas, and I thought that was really cool. Now the numbers are crazy exciting. But I don't look at my number like, oh my God, I need to recruit for my lifestyle bonus. Like, whatever. I've never missed my lifestyle bonus, but I also won't buy a kit. But I just am passionate about helping women start their business and change their lives. I love my team. I'm closer to my team than I am to some of my family. So that's huge for me. They are my family. And when people feel like you care about them and you're passionate about helping them change their life, sponsoring becomes really, really easy. So don't look at it as a number. Look at it as what can you do for them and what can you do to help change their lives, and find out what they want and help them go after it. And your sponsoring will really, really change. My team is over 400 and I think we're close to 450 women now. Last year we did 2.3 million. This year we're almost at 1.2 million already, which is nuts. It's just crazy. Like, I remember wanting to hit 1 million, and it's just the growth on my team has been crazy, crazy awesome. So, but we all kind of we want to bring girls into that sisterhood. So that's how we promote it. It's fun, it's family, it's connection, and high energy. And I am a cheerleader type of sponsor. And I think it kind of trickles down through my whole team, and I love encouraging and celebrating these women. So, anything else that you guys got? I know, what time is it? Ooh, almost an hour. So hopefully this is helpful for you guys. Hopefully you're taking some stuff away. I will definitely post my hostess coaching, my Facebook post, and then I'll post my swing demo for you girls. Anything else you guys think of, let me know. Hopefully the weather's nice there. It's cloudy here. You're welcome. I don't know what else you guys got. Any other questions? If you guys think of anything too that you want to ask afterwards, just send me a message. And I can't add you as friends. I keep hitting my dang friend limit, darn Facebook. But if you guys click follow, you guys can see everything that I do. Everything I do is public. So if you just click follow on my Facebook, you'll be able to see everything. I just can't. Having all consultants on Facebook, that's all that was in my news feed. So that was really hard for recruiting and booking party kind of thing. And then I keep hitting that limit. So if you guys just click follow, you can see everything that I do. But reach out to me too. I do check my messages pretty frequently. So if you guys have questions or need anything, just let me know. Aw, thanks guys. Yes, Corinne, I can't wait to see you. Yeah. What day are you getting there? I think I'm going in Sunday night now. I was going Monday, but I think I'm going Sunday now. Thank you guys so much. It was fun talking with you guys. I hope everybody has an awesome, Sunday. Awesome. I'll get there Sunday night. So I hope you all have a fabulous rest of your week. And who else going to national training? You guys have to be going to training. Holla. If you're not, I'm just going to, shameless little commercial here. So I signed in May of 2008. After this, I'll be done, I promise. Signed in May of 2008. Did nothing. You guys would laugh if you saw my historical metrics. It's crazy. So did nothing until August of 2010. So 2010, I did 18,000 in sales. $8,000 of that was in November. I did like my first Black Friday deal or whatever. Then 2011, I did $91,000 in sales. So I'm telling you, I am the girl that like flipped it. And it was a mindset. I just made the choice that, hey, I'm gonna get off my ass and do something. I'm tired of being broke, right? So that changed my life. And then in, I think it was April of 2011, I went to my first convention. It was in Nashville. There was tornado sirens. We were getting chased in the hallways. Like, it was crazy, but it changed my life. I remember sitting there and seeing what was possible and learning from other girls and hearing all the success. And gosh dang, even just networking and meeting people that I didn't know and getting to relate and connect with them and learn from them is huge. And then you have that support system that you can reach out to whenever you are down or you're low, and you can get to meet them. So, and I have not missed an event since. So go to National Training in August. If you are there, come up and say hi to me, hug me. I love meeting people. So I would love to meet you guys at National Training. So, oh my gosh, Corinne, that's funny. I walked stage big and pregnant. Hey, that's awesome, girl. All right, I love you guys. Have an awesome rest of your Tuesday, and I'll post that stuff when we get off of here. And if you guys need anything else, let me know. Bye, ladies. Have an awesome rest of your day.